In the brief time I have, I want to make just a few points about the value of supporting and expanding the resurgence we've witnessed within British Brewing. The debate is of interest to me on several levels. I'm very well known in my interests. I'm fortunate to have the exceptional Castle Eden Brewery in my own constituency under the leadership of Cliff Walker and David Travis, and they've provided me with an insight into not just into quality beer, which I hope we'll be able to sample in the Strangers Bar at some point, but into some of the problems the industry faces. As we've heard, British beer is being exported to markets right across the world, in traditional markets like the USA and the EU. However, in more recent years, there's been significant growth in new regions, particularly in China. And in fact, I did have the opportunity some years ago, before I was a Member of Parliament, to visit a huge brewery in Shandong, the Qingdao Brewery. Beer is the UK's third largest food and drink export. And British beer, the brand of British beer, is a global trademark of excellence innovation, which post-Brexit we really must exploit, support and promote. So I fully support the points that have been made across the chamber today. I support the campaign to reform business rates and freeze beer duty to support our local pubs. I'm also a proud supporter of the Long Live the Local campaign, and I want to highlight the importance of Small Brewers Relief. I think Labour needs to have some credit, and I'm grateful my honourable friend did mention that it was Labour that introduced the Small Brewers Relief in 2002, and it's had some success in that we've seen a resurgence of the British Independent Craft Brewing industry with a fivefold increase in small brewers. I'll give way very briefly.
I thank the honourable gentleman for giving way, and I wonder if he would agree with me that in setting alcohol duties and regulating the price of alcohol, which the Scottish Government's leading the way in, it is important that we protect small-scale breweries, craft brewing, high-quality products and local jobs as well, including those provided by the Kelburn Brewery in my constituency.
Hear, hear.
Absolutely, and there are a number of measures the Minister can take, but could I just point out that despite the success that we're all very proud of within this sector of craft brewers, they only account for around 7% of the UK market, compared to the big four global brewers who control about 88% of the market. So Small Brewers Relief has given small breweries the opportunity to compete with the larger multinational counterparts who, as we've heard, benefit from the economies of scale, brand recognition, huge and expensive advertising campaigns on a scale that the small brewers simply can't compete with. And it allows the big four to dominate the market and to offer significant discounts to wholesalers. The other challenge that we're facing right across the country, including in my constituency, is the shrinking number of outlets that the brewers have for their products, with the number of pubs falling from around 54,000 in 2012 to around 46,000 last year. Now, this is a separate debate, and I know, Mr Gray, we're very short on time, but I don't want to get away without criticising the large pub companies for their unfair rents and the terms that they offer to their tenants, which has contributed to this situation. So can I just say, in conclusion, post-Brexit, manufacturing and exports will be vital in determining whether the UK will be successful outside the EU. I do hope the Minister will take on board the comments that have been made here today, and there will be a consensus across the House if he comes up with a suitable formula.